Hey folks, me again, back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing Danzig versus the, the Misfits. So let's get started. So basically, y'all know much about the Misfits. I separate what you have to separate what is factual and what is fiction. So basically, the Misfits started in the mid to late 70s. So yeah, basically with Glenn Danzig, the original vocalist, by the way. Basically, nobody wanted to sign the Misfits, so basically their albums were basically shelved until they were re-released in the 90s on Earth. Basically, there's a lot of unreleased material from the Misfits from the Danzig era. Basically, nobody wanted to sign the Misfits, so yeah. So basically, when the early 80s dawned, basically Danzig was just Glenn Danzig. He was just basically tired with the Misfits and wanted to do his own thing. So what you're seeing from Sam Hain is basically the adult-friendly version of the Misfits, so to say the least. And basically Danzig's the Danzig show, to say the least. Now, don't get me wrong, Glenn Danzig is an amazing vocalist. I openly admit that. Glenn Danzig is my favorite Misfits vocalist. Twisted Kano, yeah, I'm a Kano, yeah, Twisted Kano, baby, come alive, up it too. Basically, meddlesome production when the Misfits tried to break it big, to say the least. Then when Danzig broke off with Sam Hain, he tried to put some of the Misfit songs on there with Sam Hain. You know, the Misfit song All Hell Breaks Loose, so it was changed to All Hell. So basically, with the Misfits, they tried to get Doyle in the band, so they basically didn't want the Misfits to be treated as a five-piece group, to say the least. Look, there's a lot of disinformation surrounding the band by this point. And there was a lot of band drama, to say the least. Sometimes a musical divorce is right where a band needs to be. The Danzig house, what about it? Glenn Danzig used to live there. So he had this pile of crazy evil bricks behind the gate. So what? Yes, I openly admit that there was a time when I was a child I used to have a Misfits t-shirt. One of my cousin's friends did, so he gave it to me. And I've lost it since the ethers of time, but I'm gonna get one. Probably offline in the near future. And yes, my favorite Misfits era is Glenn Danzig. Give credit where it's due. Basically, some of the old Misfits video, as if you see them, they were basically in your face, and nobody wanted to sign the Misfits. So some of their albums were shelved. And according to Danzig himself, they never really made any money. They were just getting sick and tired of the whole safe rock and roll at that point. And once when they saw the dolls, it changed everything. Now, how do you think I feel about metal music in general? I stick to classic heavy metal and get tired of modern metal music. Because modern metal music is trying to be the whole, boy next door music. When originally this type of music was supposed to be in your face, misfit music. So where the whole skull Danzig logo came from? I think it came from a Marvel comic that he read at one time called Stargazer, I believe, and it stuck since then. It'll go to nobody. So as the 80s progressed into the late 80s, basically, Danzig, he wanted to break off and do his own thing, and when Rick Rubin saw him perform at a live show in the late 80s, so that's how his solo band came into the fold with producer Rick Rubin. It was the last time to go back to the roots. It's a rock and metal itself. If you listen to the Danzig song "Am I Demon," it sounded like something something like Black Sabbath could have easily wrote, but let's just say by the late 80s they were too busy knowing which singer they wanted. But what do I think about guitarist John Chrissy? An underrated, exceptional guitarist. And let's just say by Danzig's original lineup scattered to the four winds. Let's just say it was metal music and it was the No Fun Allowed 90s. No wonder the 90s blowed so bad. I wanna be your life. There's a time and a place for industrial, and there's a time and a place for techno. Let's see. I don't know, people crap on Danzig for getting into and directing horror films. I'm like, and let the guy direct, let him do his job. Yeah, I think Glenn Danzig is an exceptional director. Doesn't hold anything back, while other film directors just hide everything and do this, that, and the other, slide a bunch of socio-political crap in there. I'm like, once I saw Glenn Danzig's films, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. It doesn't hold anything back. It's in your face. And it says, fuck you to every hipster half-wit director there is ever. Veronica got the comic, never read it, but I would love to. But anyway, folks, hope you do enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, follow me on Amigo, TikTok, and Discord, and God bless y'all, and I'll see you next video.